I'm sorry, Victoria,
Why?
because we made a mistake.
How?
We said something that wasn't true.
Well, yeah, I did too, actually.
Yes,
Because I assumed
but it's not my
that something
fault.
implied something.
It's not my fault.
And it wasn't. It's not your fault.
It's not my fault.
How?
Oh, I mean, I'm going to blame you.
No.
gonna
You
blame
can't
Neville.
do that. And blame
I
Neville.
I can blame whoever I want to. Amy from the
Yes.
old country, Robin,
Yes.
MM, Stella, Jim, or
Stella
Robin,
Jim.
Triple D, Stella Jim,
Bo.
Bo,
DDD Joe.
DDD Joe,
WTF.
MM, Scott,
Yes.
Andreas, I believe MM. Can't remember. Anyway, we made mistakes. So
We did.
I'm trying not to make mistakes today, Matthew.
Trying not to make mistakes.
Matthew, yes. Yeah, well, we said it was 15 after the hour, Joe. If we got here at 16 after, not my fault, right? Nothing is my fault, not even my mistakes. So visit us.
So you're perfect, are you?
I'm right. I'd rather be right than happy,
I'd
right?
rather be
So
right than right.
everyone write that down. Same with Triple D Gaza. Let's just call him Double D Gaza while we're making mistakes.
Double D.
Yep, Double D Gaza. So visit us at freeneville.corn, right?
.com.
Yeah.
Subscribe to our 221 email list.
212 email list, right?
Oh, God, you guys are going to
So,
make mistakes all the way
We're
through
going to
it,
make
are you?
mistakes the whole way through today, kind of.
Oh.
It's not my fault, though.
Well, I'm not.
All
So
right,
I'll let you do all the talking.
ManifestingMasteryCourse.com. Go there. It's the 91-day adventure.
The 91-day torture.
That's
or
right.
something.
It is how you make this your way of life, though.
Yes.
And then feelitrealfun.com. Go there and listen to the podcast.
Whatever the fuck o'clock. That's right,
That's right.
Joe. Whatever
Sybil's
we
here.
feel like.
All right, Triple D. Okay, so we're going to try to keep our shit straight. Because yesterday we did a show and we made a mistake.
Yes.
So Victoria's going to read the quote and we're going to apologize profusely. Right? Because this sometimes happens that whenever you make a mistake. Right? So Victoria.
Whenever you make a mistake.
That's right. So
Okay.
we got all caught up in the moment.
So, the quote from yesterday was... Am I going to read the whole thing again?
No, it's not that much.
Well-
It's like that.
Well, this is the bit that... Wasn't it?
Okay, this is the important bit.
Oh, this is the important bit,
that's why
Victoria.
it's there. That's
right. Okay. So you can put me to the test tonight by learning how to move.
All right, so remember Neville talked about his brother Victor. Go ahead.
My brother Victor learned how to move into riches when he had nothing. Living on borrowed money
So they were living on borrowed money when they had the little shop.
and
Let's keep this in
trying
mind.
to operate a little shop on a side street.
Little shop, side street.
Victor would stand before one of the largest buildings in the island and see J.N. Goddard and Sons on the marquee, rather than the existing F.N. Roach and Company.
So we got this part right.
All of that bit we got right.
Okay, so we need you to type in, you got something right.
Yeah.
Right? Continue, Victoria, while I apologize profusely.
This he did every day. The
Yes.
crunch is in this sentence. Well, the next sentence, but
Yeah,
I'll say this bit
she's
first.
making mistakes already.
This he did every day until the idea was fixed in his mind's eye.
70 times 7. Somebody write that down.
But the next sentence, 2 years later, the business failed.
All right, we misreported that yesterday, guys.
Yes.
So this is like the loogie news.
Yes.
All right, everyone type in loogie news.
Because it keeps changing
Because it
every
keeps
day.
changing
Yeah.
every day. It wasn't Victor's business that failed because Neville failed to use precision
In
with
his language.
We read it the other way.
It's Neville's
So it's
fault.
Neville's fault. It's not mine. It may have been the way Victoria read it,
Probably.
but it's never my fault.
Never.
Everyone write this down.
Never
Shazza.
TT's
Oh my
fault.
God, the hot tub rules. It's never 20's fault.
That's right.
Everyone write that down. It's never 20's fault. Okay, I'd
Because
rather be right
let's
than
just
happy.
explain.
Oh yeah,
The business that failed was F.N. Roach and Company.
right. And it's the next sentence. When Victoria was doing the editing, I went, oh fuck, man.
We did it wrong.
We totally misread that, right? Now here's the cool thing, right?
Yeah.
So the big business in town. Let's Leanne, thank you. I absolutely love you.
Never TT's
Oh, look at
fault.
that. Scott, I love you too. It's never my fault. Okay, everyone write it this time. It's never 20's fault. Never. That way I can show this to Victoria whenever she gets cranky.
Yeah, right.
It's never 20's
See
fault.
what everyone said? It's easy.
Right?
Okay.
So, ready?
Yes.
So the big business in town fails. So remember, when I got this totally took up another level. It's never 20's fault. Thank you, Sybil. Ready? It's always 20's fault. 20's.
Yes.
I'm going to block
Who
Stella
said
Jim
that?
after
Stella
this.
Jim.
Right? Ready, guys?
Yes.
So imagine this. You're Victor Goddard. You and your dad and your family got a little business on a side street. You're borrowing money to get by. And then the big business in town does what? Closes. Right?
The one that he's imagined for 2 years.
But get this. You could go the other direction. Fuck, man. Everyone's now unemployed. They're not going to be buying shit at our little shit shop. Type it out.
If they can't make it,
If they can't make it, we can't make it because we're in debt having a little shit shop.
Yeah.
Right?
Having a little shit shop.
Got it?
Yes.
But a miracle happens. Right now, I want you to get how cool this is because we're going to tie this into the do something, do nothing mistake that a lot of people make. You see, I'm always willing to notice, fuck, man, I read that wrong. Right? Because if I'm willing to notice, fuck, I read it wrong, or yeah, fuck, it can be so much easier and so much cooler. Here's the thing: never defend when you've been stuck, right? Never deny, because if we ran with this, at some point someone else is going to call us on it, right? At some point we're going to be teaching the wrong shit instead of the right stuff, the good stuff. You got it? So for those of you who go, Neville said do nothing, never do nothing. Imagine once and do nothing. Sit around and like sit there with your thumb up your ass because the hot tub will magically appear out of the sky. Right? So meanwhile, Victoria.
Yes.
So let me take this.
I will.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So
A few notes on how we went wrong.
So,
Yes.
so Neville says,
Yes.
this is really good, guys. Ready?
Yes.
So we're going to take care of, Leanne just spat her coffee. I love that. Yo, you guys, it's not my fault. Okay. So Neville says, 2 years later, a stranger come in. It was for sale, the building. And he said, are you going to buy the building? Okay, since your name is Victoria and his name is Victor.
Oh,
you can do
yes.
that.
And Vic said, with what?
The stranger, he said, well, I have money. It's in the bank. Pays me nothing.
Oh, so it's Vic again
Yeah,
saying?
yes.
All right, sorry, I'm not very good at this stage
Yes.
stuff. Right. But Vic said, I've got no collateral.
And the rich guy, the stranger, says, but I'm not asking for any collateral. Do you want the building? You get it?
And Vic said, I would love it, but I have no money and I have no collateral.
So the stranger, the rich stranger says, I will tell my lawyer and he will bid for me because if they know I am bidding for it, they're going to bid it up. And so the lawyer did bid that day. He represented many, many clients, so they did not know which client he represented. When the sale was over, he on the surface was the owner, but we were the owner. And all he got for us as collateral was my brother's signature and my father's signature. Okay, get how cool this is? Right? So Victor's imagining the building is the family's building. They don't have no money. They're in debt trying to get by on a little side street business. The big business in town closes up. Again, what are most people in the world doing right now? Oh, it's the loogie. It's all over.
Yeah.
Right? That's the big business. Well, just imagine this. The big business was like the loogie, and it's all over because it's all over. Right? But no. Okay? Victor stayed faithful. And guess what happened? Okay? Total stranger guy comes in and says, hey, do you want the building or not? I'll give you the money. Pay it back. And it goes on and he tells some stuff there, yada, yada, yada. But we'll put that in the show notes. So, Victoria. I have something that I'd like you to read.
Oh, something else.
That's
okay.
right. This is really good, guys. So remember that whole do nothing, do something question? This is probably the number one way that people stay super stuck. Because they go, you know what? I am imagining being a best-selling author. And I say, cool, man. How's it going? How often are you writing? And say, writing? Yeah, if you're going to be an author, you got to write. Oh, why would I write? Neville says, do nothing. I say, okay, yeah, got it. Okay. Or there's the other thing. It's like, I'm imagining that we had great sex. All right. Have you like said, hey, let's go to bed?
Kissed her.
Have you kissed her? Have you sent her a flower? Liquor is quicker, right? I mean, like, have you done anything? Oh, no, I'm just imagining that we had great sex. Well, that means you can skip the sex, right? You get it? Now, here's the cool thing. Victoria's going to bring this up. This is from the 1948 lectures. We have the original manuscript for that we got for a couple $100.
Yeah.
It was worth like 20 grand or something, but I didn't pay
And
that
what's
much.
the lecture it's from?
That,
Do something or do nothing. Okay, do nothing.
all right.
The question is often asked, what should be done between the assumption of the wish fulfilled and its realization? Nothing. It is a delusional... It is... Isn't...
A delusion.
It is a delusion that other than assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you can do nothing to aid the realization of your desire.
You get that? You can't do anything to aid it.
Yes.
It doesn't mean you don't do anything. I mean, like, I imagine Victoria's young. We don't sit here and stare at the pork belly, right? I nail her.
Like it raw.
I nail the young. One of us cooks it. Got it? Somebody does something, right? Victoria, continue.
Continue. You think that you can do something. You want to do something, but actually you can do nothing.
You can do nothing to aid it. Now get this? This means, right, if you really feel it real, if you really nail the state of your wish fulfilled, okay, well, to speed it up, maybe I need to do a vision board. Yeah, vision board too. And make sure it happens, I'll do affirmations too. Yeah. Okay, so every day I'm feeling it real for 8 hours, and I'm doing vision boards, and I'm doing affirmations and 5x55 every day, because that'll help it. Well, if I do 7x77, it'll come faster, right? Crazy bullshit.
Yep.
Now, I'll read the next quote, Victoria, because
Okay.
I don't want you to screw it up.
Oh, well, give me breaks so that I can put the subtitles in.
All right.
Right.
The illusion of free will. To do is but ignorance of the law of assumption. Okay, the illusion of free will. To do is but ignorance of the law of assumption, upon which all action is based. What the hell does that mean? Ready? Everything happens automatically. All that befalls you, all that is done by you, happens. You get it? Everything. Okay? Everything. So here's the cool thing, guys. You're going to naturally take action. Neville wanted to give his brothers tickets to the sold-out show. Yeah, signs everywhere, sold-out show. He just decided, like he felt, he imagined giving his brothers the tickets, and for some reason he stood in line when all the signs said it's sold out. He didn't hide under his bed, right? Amy from the old country, welcome to the show. So here's what's cool, guys. No, stop defending where you've made a mistake. We could defend where we made a mistake yesterday and create a whole bunch of mistake. And again, it's not a big one, right? It's a
whole bunch of mistake.
So Neville's brother imagined something and the business failed. Okay? We could stick with that. It's trivia, by the way. Is it? Like, which business failed doesn't really matter. But here's the thing. When you dive a little bit deeper into the lecture and we go, fuck, man, we got the wrong interpretation out of that. I looked at 3 other lectures just to make sure, right? And when I did that, I got, oh my God, this is just like the loogie. The big business in town fails. Us little people, we're going to fail too. I mean, got to fail because we're already in debt. We're in debt living in this little, having this little business, and we can't get a big business. But instead of going that way, they remain faithful. You got it? Don't defend anything that you semi-get right. Want to know why we keep getting gooder and gooder at this? We keep exploring, right? And the more you explore, the more you get the totality of the lesson, the totality of the teaching. Got it? And again, this is a biggie, and this is why I tied it up with this today. Neville says do nothing. Imagine and then do nothing. Nah, he says you can do nothing to aid it.
Yeah.
He doesn't say that don't play your part. Everyone will play their part. You got it? There's the biggie right there.
Yeah.
Victoria imagines a garden. She doesn't hide under the bed. Right? She imagines a garden to the point where she goes outside. Now, I imagine her in bed with me to the point where she comes inside once in a while. Got it? And it's like, it's not that, well, when two people imagine different things, who's going to win? Is it who's stronger? Yep, me. It's actually who's right all
I don't
the
know
time.
that you are stronger than me anymore.
It's about who's always right and never happy, right? Because here's the thing, okay? You can always be right and never be happy. Some people live their lives like that. Or you can go, wow, cool. Get it?
Yeah.
So, Victoria, anything you want to add in or clarify or confuse? Because you really screwed it up yesterday. Like I said, I'm not taking any responsibility for it. I mean, she must have imagined the show having a screw in it or something like that. Screw. Imagining a screw. Imagining a screw. Imagining a screw. Imagining a screw.
Yeah, all right.
I'm always right.
Cool. Okay, you guys. So yes, that was good.
Cool. By the way,
yes,
you really should have seen us when we're both
editing
she's
the
doing
show.
the editing, and it's like no.
And then we got up to the bit because you'd already sort of implied it, and then I said right at the end, "My God, I said it! I said his business failed." It's like, wow. And then it's like, and at the end I'm going, "Oh, my strawberry was. I didn't realise this. I never knew that."
Yeah, because we screwed up. How cool. Right?
Yeah.
So tell your friend.
Maybe we're both getting a bit of dementia or something.
TT and V made a mistake. Tell your friend. But look what we did. We took it and we turned it into something that everyone can win from. Again, that whole thing of Neville said do nothing. Do nothing. I'm doing nothing because Neville said do nothing. In other words, you're being a scaredy cat. Okay? And that's the big thing. Right? You'll notice that Victor didn't fall to be a scaredy cat. Well, you're a stranger. I don't know. You're offering me money at like 6% interest or something like that. Don't trust you. Got to be loogie. Right? Loogie.
That's right.
That's right. So, Victoria.
Yes. So, what
Strawberry
we'd
bit.
love to know is, what
your-
was your strawberry bet?
What was your strawberry bit, Victoria?
My strawberry bet is probably that I can say, yeah, I was wrong. Whatever.
Yep. My strawberry bit
These
is you
days,
being wrong too.
I can do that.
That's right.
Whereas I never used to be able to do that much.
By the way,
I liked being right.
anybody ever do that before? Like, seriously, that's a state. I would rather be right than happy. So
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I was taught well by my mum.
She's the master of it. She's as right as right and it's right. I mean, she makes like, my God, she makes the right look left. Right.
Cool. So
Meanwhile.
that's my strawberry bet.
All right.
What's your strawberry
That
bet?
you were wrong.
Cool.
No, my strawberry bit was that we could take this and go, right, let's run with this and create a really cool lesson. Right? So, and bless a lot of people. Remember, the big part of yesterday's lesson was about big. Okay? Small is, fuck
Yes.
man, the big business went out of business. I'm screwed. Right?
Yeah.
Big is, oh, so the big business went out of business. And here's a stranger saying, let me lend you some money.
Yeah.
Right? That's big. Play big. Boom. All right. So,
Cool.
strawberry.
So there are strawberry bets.
Yep.
And while
What's
you
yours?
type in
Type in yours.
Go to
Type in mine too. Why not?
freeneville.com. Subscribe to our 221 email
That's
list.
right. Get that free pseudo-random goodness every single day. It's sort of like the show, Pseudo-Random, and it's sort of like the
very short
podcast,
show.
Pseudo-Random. Meanwhile, if you want something that's less pseudo-random,
Yes. Join us in manifestingmasterycourse.com.
90 days of very specific imaginal experiences. Some people call them mind games, little exercises and things that you can do that make this your way of life instead of just a fix-it tool. Fix it.
Yeah. Fix it.
I should have told Victoria yesterday, like, just edit out the dumb shit. Right? We'll delete the original one, just edit out the dumb shit. Right? And then I realized, man, she put so much dumb shit in the show. It would be...
Well, actually, wasn't that funny because it went right out of sync at the end?
Yeah.
It was like, oh my God, you two are stuffing it up. That was probably Neville going,
Yeah.
let's muck up these frequencies.
That's right. Frequency.
And for refunds, go to feelitrealfun.com.
That's right.
Yeah.
Boom. And look for a couple podcasts today. I'm in the podcasty kind of mood.
Podcast from the pool, is it?
Oh, we're going to do it from the hot tub. That's right.
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay.
All right.
Love you guys.
Oh, look at that.
And we'll catch you tomorrow.
Triple G Gaz is here.
Triple G.
Triple G. Oh, it's like the Triple G network.